Greetings, everyone. Welcome. We are moving on. I think we finished a chapter last time. There we go, chapter 7. Rogue Hypothesis.
I can't say I'm completely convinced.
Fragments of conversation start to pierce through my own spinning thoughts.
Nor would I expect you to be, Detective.
But I'm free to look around?
Of course. We have nothing to hide.
Hara seems to be taking it all in stride. And what do you want with me, then?
I understand how difficult this must be. I want you to feel you can trust us.
Huh. No chance.
How about I show you the place?
You must have a lot of questions, and I am more than happy to answer now or after you've had a look around.
Don't look at me, boss. I'm confused as you.
How could Annie be working with these guys? Well, at least she's alive. Gideon Ross' warm smile doesn't touch his eyes. Hera doesn't seem too concerned, but it's always hard to tell with him. Let's talk to Annie.
I think Dr. Roth will answer your questions better than I can. If you're done talking, I'll show you around now, though.
I'll go look around myself, if that's okay with you, Doc.
Certainly.
Promise you won't shoot anyone?
If you promise not to hit anyone else over the head.
Yeah, she did that.
1,000 questions spin around in my head. I grasp at one.
But does it mean she was she already working for them? Working for a cyber... I wanted to say Cyberdyne. Trinity. No, that's not cool. So if all this was some sick experiment, what's the point of it all? Yeah, that's what I'd like to know.
If all this was some sick experiment, what's the point of it all?
This ability of yours to take your consciousness back in time.
Phase flipping.
You exhibited a latent natural ability, a strong one. But the full potential could only be brought about by lethal stress to the cortex. A string of mortal crises.
Sounds like a lot of horse shit to me.
Understandable, of course. In time, you will realize we are not the enemy. When you do, we'll discuss how your ordeal can help us.
Alright. What is Trinity doing here? I need some more concrete answers. Right.
What's the point of this place? What are you doing here?
We'll discuss that later, once you've had a look around and realized we are not the enemy. Your sister can show you around the facility when you're ready.
I'm sure he's quite the expert on quantum cognition. For a lunatic, Ross seems to have it together. Who is she really? Can we not tell him about Maxwell? How did Annie end up here? I think we can just go in order. It's a bit boring.
So, you're the one that figured out quantum cognition.
Figured it out? Ha! I've spent multiple lifetimes researching it, and only barely scratched the surface of understanding.
Summarize it for me.
Ha! That's the spirit. But you'll learn plenty as we move ahead with our testing.
I get the impression I've learned all I care to about quantum cognition.
Alright.
Who are you, really?
Well, I imagine you've heard a great deal already. Some may even be true. But I'll save you my life story. I believe Miss Grace wants the burden of sharing that tale.
He's not really telling me anything. I still don't know what it's all about.
You say you rescued my sister.
Ask her yourself. I'm sure you trust her answer more than mine.
If he's been doing these time jumps, lived 1,000 years, has he done this before?
So, the man that's lived 1,000 lifetimes.
A bit of an exaggeration, though I have been with my thoughts longer than most. My mind is quite a lot older than my body.
So Holden was right, Roth has been face flipping. Wait, does that mean we've had this conversation before?
So you've done all this before? Brought me here?
No, this is new for both of us. The pain I've brought you, this path was not one I wished to take. but my other attempts failed.
Your other attempts failed. At what?
There we go.
Unlocking your potential, Mr. Carter. Together, we will save the world.
What a crock of shit.
Mick, I'm dying for a coffee. How about I give you a tour? Continue this interrogation later?
Guess you can show me around, Annie.
Sure.
When you want to talk more, come find me in my rooms. Make yourself at home here.
Come on. Alright, this place is pretty fancy. It's built as a cylinder around the core of the original nuclear dump.
Great.
It's safe. Some kind of solid-state reactor. Dr. Roth's design. It's all controlled by a central computer, very high-tech. In fact, everything's automated here. The place runs itself. Gideon likes to keep the team small. Anyway, most floors have a corridor like this, circling the core, rooms off it. You're bunking with me, room 302. Lifts this way.
Another door. Just follow.
We're on level 3, living quarters that double as office space. Up one, you've got similar rooms in the canteen. Below are the labs and reactor. At the top is the motor pool, and a hatch to the surface if you need some fresh air. This keycard will let you in everywhere, except private quarters, of course. Let's go up to the canteen. I'm dying for a coffee.
Yeah, you said that. Geiger counter. Did we keep that? Ancient thing must have been from the Cold War. Alright. Plastic card gives me access around facility. How could Annie be working with these guys?
Now Roth's not here, you can tell me. What's really going on?
Exactly what we said, Mick.
But why did you disappear? No phone call? Nothing?
Oh shit. I did mean to call. Is Joe alright with the kids?
Are you serious?
Well, it was supposed to look like I disappeared. So you come in, not just split town again. But I should check in with Joe. He's been annoyed about how much I'm working lately.
This is insane. Why not just ask me?
You needed the cognitive stress for it to work. Roth sent a team to pick you up, but I guess they didn't find you.
They found me all right. They tried to kill me.
Now you're not making sense, Mick.
I don't understand any of this.
Come on, I'll finish the tour and you can poke around yourself.
Alright.
Okay, after you.
Going up. This way.
Another door. The hatch leads to the floor below. Door. The ladder leads up to the next level. Alright. Cafe.
He's a bit shaken up, but he'll be okay. Speak of the devil.
Wait, your brother's this jerk?
Right, you two met. Anyway, this is the canteen. I'll show you how to get a feed.
What?
Grace, I thought they killed you.
Mick, pay attention. Everything's automatic. Just step into this booth here. It scans you for your skin tone, BMI, works out what your body needs.
Can't I just...
Then you grab the ticket it prints. See? I got one for steak. Low iron, I bet. So if I was hungry, I put the ticket in this dispenser, and voila! Steak dinner.
Food's surprisingly good too.
I'll hold on to my ticket for later, but you give it a go yourself.
Okay,
I'm
but...
going back to my room now. Lot of work to do.
Annie!
Feel free to drop in later if you still have questions.
Now why is...
She always been like that?
Always.
Why is Dr. Roth kind of a pudgy fella, if he has this? Angela Grace sits amongst piles of notes, typing away on a portable computer. Yeah, so what is she still working on if she is in the middle of all this? What's she doing?
How'd you end up here?
After I met you, those goons grabbed me.
Saw that?
Yeah, they hit you good. Then they took us across the lake to Dr. Roth. He was spitting when he saw they'd hurt us. Explained about the butcher, how close I came to... Well, you saw your friend Bill. That would have been me.
You really think that was Holden?
I mean, I knew the guy was off the rails from the second I talked to him. Didn't guess he was the butcher, though.
Until Roth told you.
Yeah, Asked if I'd like publishing rights. For the story, you know?
And you went for it.
Who wouldn't?
Alright.
What do you know about Roth?
Not as much as I'd like. Oh, sure, he answers all my questions. There's just nothing very juicy in it.
So you trust him?
Wish I had a reason not to.
What can you tell me about this place?
About Trinity? Well, when I publish, I'll give you a signed copy.
Gee, thanks.
Face.
What are your thoughts on this phase-flipping business?
Remarkable, isn't it? I wanted to ask, by the way, how does it feel?
It feels like dying.
Don't think my readers can relate to that. They tend to be alive.
It's not nice.
Well, even so, I think it'll make things fairer when everyone can do it. Take a lot of chance out of life, you know?
I think she's dangerously naive.
I don't think Roth is doing it to provide this ability to just anyone or everyone. I wonder if she's found out such a crazy homeless conspiracy.
Remember asking me about people going crazy?
Sure.
So, is Trinity responsible?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
That's it? They're obviously behind it.
Yeah? Behind what, exactly?
I don't know, seeding the population with whatever's making me go nuts.
But why would they bother? They'd get nothing out of it. You're not making sense.
And folks going missing?
Well, yes, that was Trinity's doing.
But you just don't care anymore.
They asked people's help with the trials and rewarded them. Set up with housing, work. No one was disappearing, they just weren't homeless anymore.
Have you seen any of them?
Nah, trials had finished before I got here.
Convenient.
Vending machines dispense standard array of sugary snacks and drinks. Keep the teeth I have left. Bench lines in the rear wall, shelves of plastic trays, nothing useful. So you can still get snacks. That explains it. A large Italian coffee machine hisses in the corner.
I twiddle a knob and a jet of steam hisses from a nozzle.
Afraid we're out of beans.
Out of beans.
I twiddle a knob and a jet of steam hisses from a nozzle. Bloody complicated way to get a coffee.
Okay. We have a jet of steam.
Need to insert a food ticket to get a meal.
Great. Computer's telling me what I can eat now. Like I can't decide that for myself.
I stand in the scanner as it does its thing. Hearty vegetable soup. How come Annie gets a steak?
Should we use it? I don't know.
Machine sucks up my ticket, starts to hum quietly, then my meal rises into view. I take the bowl and the flimsy plastic spoon it comes with. Ugh, smells healthy.
Bowl of vegetable soup. Would have preferred the steak. Spoon came with the soup. Wonder if the steak comes with a knife.
I'd prefer something more hearty, like the steak that was on my sister's ticket.
Alright. A framed photograph is propped up among the reporter's papers.
I know this photo.
Trinity's founders. Swiped it from Roth's room. I've been trying to get some background on them for my article.
Well, the one on the right is Maxwell Holden.
The Bucket Butcher. I know. I was going to go meet him. Good thing Trinity picked me up first.
You know this photo isn't complete. I removed the picture from its frame. It's been cut down the middle. In the one I saw, there was a woman standing next to Roth.
Heard there was a third founder. Any idea who she is?
None.
Damn, I can't seem to find anything about her. Show that around for me. See if you can dig anything up.
Alright. I guess
Where to next? I found Annie, but I've got to get us out of here.
What's stopping you? Head up top and have a look. No one's a prisoner here.
Guess I could check it out.
I want to know... We can leave in a hurry if we have to. Grace said that the exit is up top. Better check it out. Alright. Should we use... Up here there's storage Vehicle bay and elevator to the surface. Third floor is mainly personal quarters. No. Yeah, personal quarters. Including Annie's room, dedicated to laboratories. Reactor floor, coolant tanks apparently. Going up. Zara.
Look at this place.
Hey, boss. Quite the setup they got here.
A huge shaft descends diagonally towards massive steel doors to the surface far above. Rugged-looking UTs parked halfway up the elevator ramp. There's a trailer hitched onto the back of the UTE? Ute?
Empty boxes, a bit of 2x4, and an old toolbox. A single screwdriver rattles around inside.
I'll load her up with any supplies I find, so we're good to go.
Alright, got a screwdriver.
So, what do you make of all this?
Good question, boss. Good question. We don't seem to be prisoners here. Though there's a storm above, so we may as well be. On the face of it, though, Roth's story holds up.
You're kidding, right?
Oh, something's off. I just don't know what yet.
The shaft climbs up and up, disappearing into darkness. We're a long way underground.
Control panel.
That controls the elevator and the doors to the surface. Don't open them, though. I'm still shaking off the sand I dumped on myself when I tried it.
But it'll work when we want to leave.
Should do, yeah.
Guess I'll use the stairs.
Alright. Are we going to get out of here? I wonder what Hara thinks our next move should be. Alright.
So what's the plan?
I'm not sure there needs to be one.
You're kidding. We came here to rescue Annie. Let's do it.
Can't take her against her will, boss.
I don't believe this.
Take it easy. We're here now, in no immediate danger. It's an opportunity.
To work out what the hell is going on?
You got it, boss.
How are we gonna get out of here?
Well, the storm up there can't last long. I'll make sure we can go in a hurry if it comes to that.
Anything you need?
Actually, a spare can of fuel would be good. Can't find one up here. And it's a long way to the nearest gas station.
I'll see what I can find.
Ask that sister of yours. She knows her way around.
Alright. Any finder? She needs a can of petrol. Right.
What's your opinion on Roth?
Seems nice enough.
Seriously? You're falling for his bullshit?
Please, boss. This ain't my first rodeo. Well, maybe the doc isn't behind it. Maybe it's bigger.
He's behind it.
Okay, then. Let's prove it. Motive, means, opportunity.
This isn't a fucking courtroom drama.
It's just the way I think, boss. Never led me astray before.
He says we need motive, means, and opportunity to figure out Roth's plan. What's he talking about? I want to know what Gideon Roth's up to here. To find out, Hara said we should look for motive. To find out, Hara said we should look for motive, means, and opportunity. Right.
Means, motive, opportunity, some bullshit they teach at the academy?
More personal philosophy. Figure out those three, and you don't need to phase flip to predict the future.
Enlighten me then.
Means, what is it you think the dog's planning? Can he even do it? Motive, why would he? No one does anything without a reason. What drives him? An opportunity. How's he plan to pull it off?
What, why, how? Figure that out and I'll have him?
Never failed me before.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Trinity's lab so far?
I assumed there'd be more people here. Takes a big organization to build all this. Can't start and end with one man.
One man with the ability to manipulate time. Trinity, this facility, the research, it's all some design of Roth's. I'm sure of it.
You're taking it too personal, boys. He couldn't do all this himself.
Well, the answers will be here somewhere.
An assortment of vehicles sits behind a stack of crates and barrels. Yeah, I noticed the chopper. What are thoughts? More thoughts on face flipping.
Any more thoughts on this phase flipping stuff?
Dangerous thing in the wrong hands.
In Roth's hands. He grins at me.
I was thinking of yours, boss.
I can't go back as far as he can, but I do wonder why he hasn't... I don't know.
Taking over the world?
I mean, he could play the stock market, predict events, you name it.
My only guess, he doesn't want to.
Not everyone cares about power and riches.
I'd usually disagree with you there. It's money and power keeps a homicide cop in work. Though the dog does seem genuinely interested in the research.
But he had to pay for all this stuff somehow. Secret bases aren't cheap, you know. How much of what I saw was real?
Roth's painting me as paranoid, crazy. I know I've been seeing things that aren't there. Dead people, monsters, but I didn't imagine every shitty thing that's happened since I jumped that boxcar.
Well, you didn't hallucinate our encounter in the hospital. I have a bump on the head to prove it.
Right. So why haven't you said anything?
There'd be some excuse. Just to keep what I know to myself.
So then, what's their plan? Why not kill us now? He just shrugs.
Well, they want something from Mick, probably. Narrow steel staircase climbs the elevator shaft. Let's have a look. Steel rung climb the wall. Steel rungs climb the wall. To a hatch above.
The vertical shaft ends in a circular hatch. I squint my eyes against the stinging sand. It's really blowing.
Sandstorms covered any sign of the blast door or the facility below.
If I walked even a few meters from the hatch, I might never find it again.
Yeah. Best go down. Should we,
The plastic spoon's as useless as it sounds. The plastic spoon's as useless.
I didn't mean to do that. I thought you could put it...
Not reading anything here.
Alright. Maybe you could, put it down... put something down in the sand as a marker. But, I guess that doesn't really matter. Control panel, we talk to Hara. Look
Can
at
we
the
drive this out of here?
The dog said we're welcome to it.
He won't really let us leave.
So you say, boss.
I've still got to convince Annie anyway.
Well, I'll round up supplies. Make sure this thing's not gonna break down in the middle of the desert.
Alright. Let's go see Annie.
These doors. I feel like I'm on the set of some cheesy science fiction show. A digital readout shows which room it is. Dr. Gideon Roth, the man himself.
Cannot access that one. Someone stepped in a pool of water and left some footprints.
Trail of wet footprints.
Oh, secret door.
They lead directly into the wall here.
Footprints. Found wet footprints leading directly into a wall.
I run my hands over the polished surface. There's a crack here, razor thin. Some kind of panel. Nothing to hide my ass.
Screwdriver?
I scrape at the crack around the panel, manage to pop it open. A keypad. I punch in a random code and get an angry bleep in response.
If only there was a way of finding which buttons had been pressed.
Not reading anything here.
Okay.
Not reading anything here.
Yeah. If only there was a way to see which buttons were pressed. Yeah. I don't know.
Dr. Sanjay Daswani bunks here, according to the panel. Too many PhDs in this place.
I don't remember
The
that.
display shows this room is unoccupied. Pushing at the door gets me nowhere. Can't open them manually, but there's a space to swipe an access card.
Let's have a look, since it's unoccupied anyway. Wardrobe space built into the wall.
Just some coat hangers rattling around an empty wardrobe. The desk's empty, and there's no power to the terminal.
Bathroom sink, mirror, all vacuum formed plastic like you see on an airplane.
Oh, jeez. Ah, fuck off. Glowing text reads Dr. Anne Galanis, Annie's room.
Wardrobe space built into wall. There's a pink plastic disc on the floor. What's that?
Makeup compact. Must be Annie's. There's no powder lift inside. Just a mirror and a little brush.
Maybe we could use that on the keypad. Wait, there's no small powder brush. The makeup's all been used though. Alright, so we don't have any powder. Alright. Ask her about that hidden door. Yeah, why not?
I found a hidden door in one of the corridors.
There's access panels all through this place. Probably just one of those. Don't mess with it.
Alright. Harris suggests I ask her where we can get some petrol.
Do you know where we might find a petrol can?
What do you need that for?
I know you trust Roth, but I need to know we can get out of here in a hurry if we need to.
Well, if it'll make you feel better. Sanjay might know. He'll be in the lab downstairs.
Alright. How can she trust Roth?
So you do think Roth is trustworthy?
Yes, absolutely.
How can you though? He can loop back, change the past, manipulate things however he wants.
I can read people, Mick. It's my job. You can trust him. The fact that he's here researching this technology with us is reason enough. He could have kept it to himself, played the stock market, bought half the country.
And how did he pay for this facility?
It's for the greater good, Mick.
Alright. So she's working for Trinity.
So you're working for Trinity.
Nothing gets past you, does it?
When did you start here?
About a year ago. Dr. Roth read a paper I wrote in the Journal of Psychiatric Biology. I was actually slamming his quantum cognition theories as rubbish pseudoscience. Anyway, he reached out to me, we got chatting.
Next thing you knew, you were working for him.
Right. I'll be eating humble pie when we finally publish.
She's working with Trinity on quantum cognition. She must know all about it.
So you know all about quantum cognition.
Oh, there's still so much to learn. I wish I could phase flip like you. I'd be able to spend a year researching in a single day.
Family wouldn't miss you?
I mean, to them, I'd still be home for dinner. And geez, Mick, like you can talk.
So, time travel, huh?
Guess so.
Can you do it?
No, at least not yet. But with your help, we can learn how to trigger it in more people.
Without putting them through hell, I hope.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't know if that's... doesn't seem like Roth is planning to instill it into other people, is he? Should get a professional opinion on these hallucinations.
I've been seeing things.
Right, yes, you would have been. Side effect of unlocking the phase flip. A lot of new pathways being built in that brain of yours.
Great.
It's easy to repair now you're here.
You expect me to let you poke around in my head again?
The quantum coupler is totally non-invasive.
Could she make it sound more ominous?
It can wait until you've had time to settle in.
Better tell her I've been seeing Alec. Yeah, I think it's better to tell her than Sarah.
These hallucinations. I've been seeing Alec.
Oh, Mick.
I just wish I could forget.
How he died.
No, not just that. No judgment, right?
Never.
Remembering him is so painful. These last 5 years. I tried so hard to forget. Not just that he died. Forget the things we did together. Forget his face. Forget he ever existed.
Oh, Jesus, Mick.
Pretty fucked up, I know.
You should have talked to me. Grief does shit to people. But you can't forget him. You can't heal that way.
Well, not when he keeps showing up and talking to me.
We'll sort that out later, okay? You know it's just in your head now.
Thanks.
Alright, so this then that means that it does take place in 1999. Which is they kind of got the like Sarah looked like she had a smartphone, and also in the beginning I think Mick said something about a picture appearing on the screen of his telephone when I think Sarah called him or Annie called him. So yeah, that there weren't smartphones in 1999. So I don't know if that's an oversight or maybe that is because Roth maybe messed with the timeline. So maybe it's on purpose, maybe it's an oversight, I don't know. Anyway, we're supposed to head to lower docks, the lower floor, to speak to that doctor about petrol. And maybe we need to see if we can get.
Come back for me.
These are getting worse.
Come back for me. If this story is going to be we were in a coma and this is all a dream or something, then I'm not going to like it.
Display says the accelerator lab is through here.
Okay. Or maybe we can just go in there. I don't know. What's this?
The interface lab, according to the display.
And we made a loop. Alright. Let's see if we can go in.
Guess I found the labs.
Steel pipe loops around and around before joining its big brother to circle the entire laboratory. Okay. Hulking banks of computers are lit up like a city skyline. Fire extinguisher hangs from the massive pipe that circles the room.
Going by all these hazard signs, if there's a fire to put out, it'll be in here.
There's a door in the side of the massive steel pipe. Ooh, maybe not do that.
Another pipe runs along the inside, bristling with electronics, tubes and wires.
A warning sign sits prominently under an alarm beacon.
Beam hazard, danger of death. Do not open when light is flashing.
Is this a particle accelerator?
Hello, you must be Mick.
Yeah.
I'm Sanjay. Welcome to the lab. Gideon said to make you feel at home, so have a sticky beak. I'll be just next door if you need me.
Sticky beak? Must be an Australian thing that I don't know about. Is it a snack? It's not something we have in our inventory. Potted plants seem out of place amongst the hum of the machinery in here. Banks of computers. This machine dominates the center of the room, a mass of pipes and wires snaking their way into its innards. So I'm guessing this is the machine Annie was talking about.
What's with the plants?
A bit of a hobby of mine. Can be nice to talk to something without a cerebral cortex sometimes.
A lot of computing power here.
They run the place, really. We just keep them company.
Yeah.
What's this machine?
That's what this whole thing's about, man. The quantum coupler.
This is what got me into this mess?
This is she.
How does it work?
Lets us read and write to the cortex of the subject at a qubit level. All the stuff between the neurons of classical brain science.
So you can control this time travel ability,
To some degree. We're still bound by biological imperatives.
which is why you had to put me through hell.
Hey, you volunteered.
Apparently.
Another desk is wedged between the racks of equipment and massive pipes. What's this? Stream of paper flows past the twitching needle into the...
What are you measuring here?
Superconductor field stability for the accelerator.
Seems kind of primitive.
The sensor array is ex-military.
Guess those guys don't care about wasting paper.
We rigged a sensor on the needle so a doctor can monitor it remotely. Does the job.
I push on the needle with my finger. It flicks back to normal as soon as I let go.
Stream of paper flows past a twitching needle measuring data from an accelerator. Clients hooked up a sensor to read the needle position remotely.
I flick open a manila folder. Pages of data adorned by illegible notes in red biro.
I wouldn't... I don't know if you've met my Teutonic partner in crime, but a client... he doesn't like people touching his stuff.
Alright.
I peer at the console. Green text on a black background. Insert program cartridge.
Quantum computer for a quantum coupler. If it looks kind of basic, well, it's hard to find a front-end developer trained in quantum computing these days.
He pauses for laughter, so I guess that was a joke.
Seems very relaxed for a high-tech environment. In thongs and an open silk shirt.
So how'd you end up here, Sanjay?
Apparently, Gideon poached me after reading my dissertation in the Journal of Neurology. But I think it's just because I'm so fun to be around.
You're a neurologist?
I trained as a surgeon, but then got the neurology bug and ended up miring myself in research.
When I was his age, could barely tie my shoes.
Hidden door, exit. Let's maybe first talk a bit of business. What about Dr. Ross?
So Roth's your boss, yeah?
He's the whole reason I'm here. Though he's been happy to let me explore my own avenues of research.
I guess they align with his goals, whatever they are.
He's just as curious about the stuff as I am.
Alright. You should know a bit about Trinity.
What can you tell me about this place?
Well, it's been my home the last few years. This room's the heart of the operation. Look around. Be happy to tell you what things do.
What's his involvement with the time travel tech?
You're working on this time travel tech?
I think of it more like precognition.
All I know is when I die, I go back.
Of course. How far do you say?
30 seconds, a minute?
Decent baseline.
How come Roth can jump back further than me?
Well, you know those hallucinations you've been seeing? They're a side effect of your brain writing new temporal pathways.
So, practice makes perfect?
You got it.
And Roth's got a head start on me.
Sure. Though we're working on amplifying the process too.
You said you're working on amplifying the phase flip duration. So, could I go back further?
Sure.
Say, 5 years? Or more?
At a certain point, it starts to take exponentially more neural mass. With our technique, we can square it, but no, I don't think 5 years is possible.
Apparently whatever you did is making me crazy.
Temporal displacement, yeah? Hallucinations? Amazing.
You try being haunted by ghosts from your past, getting ripped apart by monsters. See how amazing it feels to you.
Well, the damage is easily fixed now.
If I let you poke around in my head more. Better the devil I know.
I'm sure you'll come around.
What about that door?
I found a hidden door in one of the corridors.
Well, there's maintenance access panels all around the place. Best not to mess with them.
Yeah.
Hey, know where I could get a can of petrol around here?
Not sure. Ask our benevolent leader. His room's next floor up.
Alright, we have to ask Dr. Roth.
I'd better not mess with it.
There's a computer console rigged to the machine with a slot for a cartridge like the one in Annie's room. Cartridge in Annie's room? I don't know.
Bill? Wait,
What? Bill? Nope, no Bill. That seems weird. Hallucinations have been. I know we need to go up to see Roth, but let's have a look around here. Herr Klein, I presume.
this must be the reactor.
Ugh, it's you. Stay out of my way.
So... I guess this is just stuff that needs to be explained somewhat, because why don't we have any memory then? Well, that was probably, yeah, part of the whole process, I guess.
I'm Mick. You look after the reactor, Mr...
Doctor, if you'd be so kind. Herr Dr. Klein. And I built this reactor, Mick.
You built this place? You're an engineer then?
I am a physicist. Engineering is just busy work. Now please, I am very busy.
Waxy skin drawn tight across bony features, his eyes dart as he pauses to think, foot tapping an anxious staccato. Lockers.
What's in here?
Nothing for you.
Alright. Light flickers from within the central core.
So the reactor's inside this central core.
The core houses the original nuclear waste, feeding the reactor below us.
The reactor uses old spent fuel.
I'd hardly call the fuel spent. Why do you think those fools had to bury it? Our solid-state design is orders of magnitude more efficient than the reactors that created this waste.
Built on advances from Dr. Roth.
Correct.
Reactor computer.
Does this computer control the reactor?
Yes, obviously, it does.
I'll keep my distance.
You think you have control access to the reactor computer? You may be Dr. Roth's golden boy, but you are still an idiot.
So I can push buttons without blowing us up?
You can go annoy someone else.
Some kind of probe set up over here.
I wonder what...
Don't touch that!
Okay.
That's a very sensitive apparatus.
A sea of black liquid.
Why the pool?
Coolant.
It's safe? Open to the air like this?
Of course it's safe. Our technology is beyond your understanding. I don't have the time or patience to explain it to you.
Fine. A meter takes radiation readings from the air here.
A display here shows ambient radiation levels. This area is currently sitting at 14.46. Wonder if that lines up with Holden's old Geiger counter.
We can check.
Huh. My Geiger counter shows a big fat 0. Why would this gauge read higher? Doesn't seem like the sort of thing I should just ignore.
The reactor sensor show radiation in the reactor floor that my Geiger counter doesn't register. What's going on?
My Geiger counter's not reading any radiation around here, but the sensors at the end are giving 15 CPM.
And?
And isn't that bad?
No, idiot. That's natural background radiation anywhere.
Right. Well, why is my Geiger counter not showing it then?
It's defective, obviously.
Oh.
Background radiation levels might be okay, but my Geiger counter's broken. I should open it up and fix it.
Any chance you'll help fix my Geiger counter?
I'm not wasting my time on that.
Might be useful as a backup.
The central computer checks our working sensors millions of times per second.
Nice. If you trust a computer. That won't help get it fixed. I removed the screws. There's a burned out component here. Metal cylinder in a broken glass tube. Wonder if anyone knows what it is. I found this burnt out component in my Geiger counter.
Dr. Dasvani knows where he keeps spare components. Bother him.
Alright. I will. See you later. Another meter. This looks like the ship's a ship's diesel generator. The only machinery in here I recognize.
Must be a backup generator if the main reactor goes down. Probably shouldn't touch it. This area is currently sitting at 14.46. Barrels of diesel fuel for the generator. Much too heavy to move.
Ah!
How did...
Alright. Just face shifting around now. Where are we? Accelerator lab. Well, that's where I need to go. If our friend... He's still here. Alright.
I found this burnt out component in my Geiger counter.
Let's see. Hey, yeah, that's a Geiger tube. It's what makes your counter tick. It's a key component in our neural interface visors too.
Yeah?
When the neuroquantic field produces a tangent avalanche in the tube, we bind the spin of the resulting photon with...
Alright. Can I get a spare tube then?
Oh, sorry. We need all the neural interfaces operational.
Okay, to fix it I need a part that's in those neural interface visors. If I had one I could open it up and get the part I need. But I don't even know what they are, what I'm looking for. But okay, good to know. Right, we need to speak to Roth. But I think I've gone on long enough for now, so we'll speak to Roth next time. Hopefully we'll find out what we're, well, not what it's all about, because that would mean the end of the game. We still have a bit to go yet. We're getting close, I think. To this chapter, then another chapter, and then I think that's kind of the end. Then maybe an epilogue, by my guesstimation. Anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, bye.